Hi everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how we can access OpenAI's dall-e API and generate images through Python code. So let's get started. So the prerequisite is going to be you need to have Python installed in your system, and if you don't have it, you can just click on the card that is appearing on top. So once you're done installing Python, you need to just go to your command prompt and we need to install the OpenAI library. So it's going to be pip space install space OpenAI. That's it. You'll be getting something like this. So once you have installed OpenAI, next thing, just open a folder in your favorite editor. I am using Visual Studio Code over here. Just go here and create a new file. Let me name it as main.py. So as usual, we will be beginning by importing the library. So it's going to be import OpenAI, and the next obvious thing is going to be the OpenAI API key. So it's going to be OpenAI dot API key over here. So we need to get the key. So for getting the key, just go to Google and search OpenAI. I hope you have already account here or a ChatGPT account. So you must log in inside it. I have already logged in over here. So here you need to click on API. They have changed the interface a bit. So to the left you will be having this API keys. Select that and you need to just click on create a new secret key, create key, and don't share this key with anyone. Just copy this and click on done, and let's just go to the code and I will just directly paste it within double quotes. So you can just have this as an environment variable, but since this is just a demo video, I'm just directly assigning it as a string. So next is going to be the response that we get from OpenAI's API. So we will be getting the image URL as a response and a bunch of other details about that image. So it's going to be response, just a variable, equal to OpenAI dot image dot create. Alright, so we will be using this, and inside this we will pass a bunch of parameters. The first one is going to be the model. So here we are going to use dall-e 3, which is the latest version of dall-e. Okay, if you want you can use dall-e 2 also, that's your choice. And next one is going to be the prompt for our image. So I will just go with a lion. That's it. This is going to be my prompt. And next is going to be the size, which is the height and width of our image. I will go with 1024 times 1024. All right. And next is going to be the number of images that I want to generate. I will go with 1. So I think currently this dall-e 3 model supports only one image. I will also show you that also. So this is fine now. I think these are the necessary prompts. Finally, let's just print the response. So it's going to be print response. That's it. Just save it and go to terminal, new terminal. And for running this, it's going to be Python space your file name .py. Just hit enter. So this is the response that I get over here. So we are having a bunch of keys. So first is something called as created. We are having the data, and inside the data we are having a revised prompt. So what this revised prompt is that we have just given a 2-word prompt, a lion, that's it, but OpenAI has automatically generated us a much more great prompt. Here you can see it, we have so much description over here, the background about the lion, its structure, the lighting, etc. So this does a great job, and the most important thing that we need is this URL over here. So this is the URL that we'll be getting from OpenAI's dall-e API, and we can view this URL. So just click Control and just click this, and you can just click on open. So this will open in the default website. So this is the image that I am getting. So this looks so cool for real. If I just go for multiple images, I think dall-e 3 doesn't work for that. So if I just give the number of images as 2, I am saving it, and if I just now run it, here you can see invalid request, you must provide n equal to 1 for this model. And in case if you want multiple images, what you can do is you can just change the model to dall-e 2. That's it. So if I save it and if I clear it and run it again, yeah, so here you can see we are getting 2 URLs. So this is the first URL that I got, and this is the second URL that we are having over here. So this is dall-e 2. I guess like dall-e 3 is way more better than dall-e 2, that's obvious. So final thing that I want to show you is how you can access the URL alone in a list. Alright, so in case if you want to send this URL to the UI as a response, let me show you how you can access this. So here we are having a JSON, and inside the JSON we are having something called as data. So first let's break down that data. Alright, so we are having the response. Let me just remove this now. So let's just have image data equal to response dot data. So this will basically give access to this list, all right, this value list. And inside this thing, what is this is a list, and inside this list we are having another inner JSON, and inside that JSON we are having key URL and a value as the main URL itself. So we need to kind of like, you know, access this URL and push it in our new list. So I'll just create a list at first. It's going to be image URL, let it be a empty list, and for this we will be using a for loop for image in our image data. It's going to be our list, which is image URL dot append. We need to access this URL, and this URL is like corresponding to this variable. This entire JSON corresponds to this variable image, so it's going to be image dot URL. All right, that's it. So if I go to the last and if I just do print, I'll just go with image URL, and if I just save it and if I run it again, here you can see I have got the URLs in the separate list. So this is the first element, and this is the second element, and the entire code for this is available in the description in my website link. If you want to just copy paste the code, you can just check my website available in the description. So I hope you would have found this video useful. Do check the playlist of my channel. I've done a lot of videos in OpenAI API, in Python, JavaScript and Java, as well as other AI videos and programming videos. Check the playlist of my channel, subscribe me. Thanks for watching.